Where is your mind currently? Where is your mind? Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Where is your mind? What do I mean by this? I'll explain. So my name's James Dan from Inner Anthem. And do you find that sometimes your mind is not in the present time, not in the now, but actually in the future? So it's actually in the future where you're thinking, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do next? And what that does, if you're always in the future, because it's great to think about our goals, but if you're always in the future, it can bring about anxiety. It can bring about overwhelm, where you're constantly thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do this. And you're not actually being present in the moment. Now, likewise, and I'll tell you something you can do in a bit to to check this really, because this is important to know. Likewise, sometimes your mind is in the past. So have you ever felt embarrassed about something? Have you ever felt guilty about something? Have you ever felt ashamed about something? Have you felt those feelings? That's from something, unless it's happening there and then. Generally, these feelings are from things from the past. Maybe we haven't forgiven ourselves or we haven't forgiven someone else. So we're reliving those moments. They are the negative emotions from the past. Now, let me just sort of explain. It's fine to think about the future positively and maybe critically as well, because we need to be aware of potential dangers in the future, etc. We need to think about the future if we've got to be somewhere and we're thinking about how long it takes us to get there. That's all good. And sometimes we want to think about the past as well, because we need to remember things from the past and we want to experience our happy memories, and that's all great. But if we are always spending our time in the future or in the past and our mind is never present, then we're missing out on so much. And chances are we are creating overwhelm and worry and anxiety if we're focusing on the future, or we're creating all those negative feelings and baggage from thinking about the past. Again, all the guilt, all the shame, etc. So what can you do about it? And first of all, I would say this is me a lot of the time. Okay, this is me a lot of the time. So I have to find ways of just bringing myself back into the present moment. Earlier today, I just took 5 minutes out. I listened to a 5-minute meditation. And at the end of it, I felt great. I'd reset myself and I needed that. Last night, I went out for a run, bit of me time, focused on how my body felt. So there's certain ways we can bring ourselves into the present moment. But first of all, let's have a look. We've got some comments. Hi, Louisa. Sorry, I wasn't actually looking at those. Hi, Chevy. Thank you. Nice to hear from you both. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate that. So one of the things that I found out, because this is, of course, Inner Anthem Insights, so it's the insights I've had on my journey. One of the things I found out is a great little technique, if you like, for working out where your mind is or has been. And all it is this: think back to the last 10 minutes, or even the last couple of minutes, the last few minutes, the last 5 minutes. Think back and think, where has my mind been? Have I been present, or have I been worrying about things in the future? Have I been thinking about things in the past with that person that annoyed me? Where has my mind been? That is what you want to ask yourself. And the more you can do that, hi Sherry, thank you. The more you can do that throughout the day, the more you will be able to start controlling your mind and bringing it back into the present moment. Now, like I say, just want to reiterate this. Yes, we need to think about the future, and yes, we will think about the past, and that's absolutely fine. But sometimes what we want to do is we want to be more present. We want to bring ourselves into the present moment. Now, of course, there's loads of tools and techniques to help us do that. there are meditations. You can concentrate on your breathing, just slowing down your breathing. That can be brilliant. You know, just it's so simple. It's so easy to do. You just slow down your breathing. You concentrate on your breathing. Sometimes you want to re-energize yourself and listen to a bit of music. I use music a lot in my life. So there's lots and lots of different strategies. But the first thing is trying to be aware. So maybe you want to set yourself some reminders on your phone, and, you know, just when that reminder goes off, just think, okay, yeah, let's do a check here. Where has my mind been? Can I now just spend a minute or so thinking about, it's not even really thinking, it's noticing what's going on around you, looking at the surroundings, maybe a gratitude practice, whatever, but anything to bring you back in to that present moment. Now, if you want some more tools and techniques, then I really would advise you to check out something that's called the Healing and Believing series. I know, Sherry, you've taken a look at it. I think, Louisa, you have as well, actually, because we've got a free Facebook group as well. It's only open for a month, but it's a support group for this Healing and Believing series. And basically what I've done is I've got lots of healers and therapists together, all creating videos, giving you the processes that they use with their clients. But the difference is you're not paying client fees. All right. So whereas their clients might pay, you know, quite a bit, into the hundreds, or if they're working with them a long time, into the thousands, they give you the processes, they give you the tools, they give you the techniques. You experience these things without actually paying a load of money for them. So it's all about learning the tools, and then of course applying those tools, applying those techniques as well. Louisa says it's so important not to do things in a way that causes us to overwhelm and anxiety. Yeah, and you must take time out in between doing loads of stuff to clear your mind and regain a positive and relaxed mindset as well. Absolutely right. And do you know what? Sometimes I need reminding of that, because I'm a very driven person. So I create these big to-do lists, and I want to do this and I want to do that, and, you know, make an impact, and I've got to do this. So yeah, sometimes I need to really remind myself of that. Sherry says so important to be present. Absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely correct there. Learn and then apply. That's what Sherry says. Absolutely. And that's the thing. And again, this is another golden nugget that you need to know. Maybe you've watched The Secret. Maybe you've read a personal development book. Maybe you've watched a YouTube video where some successful person has told you about their morning routine or what they do in business. It's one thing watching it, and it's one thing learning it, but it's another thing applying it. That's the key. It's the application. Knowledge in itself is pretty useless. You've got to apply that knowledge for it to have an effect on your life, and obviously the other people around you as well. So I hope you have gained something from this. What I will do is I will put the link to the Heal and Believe series in the comments down below. It is well worth checking out. I guarantee it is so much value for money. I can absolutely truly honestly say that from you know, all of my heart, from the bottom of my heart. Check that out, okay, because it's not all about me, it's about these different therapists, different contributors. But I hope that has helped you today. And if you're just logging into this, okay, check it out, check out the video again. It's all about how you can bring your mind back into the present moment. So thank you ever so much. Sherry says being present kicked anxiety and depression in the butt for me. Yeah, love it. Excellent. Learned 7 years ago. Brilliant. Thank you. Your drive is very admirable. Thank you. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I look forward to speaking to you again, probably next week, with some more Inner Anthem insights. Have an amazing day. Remember that you are amazing. And yeah, we'll catch up again soon. Thanks for watching. Now, before you go, make sure you download this free, powerful visualization that I've given you access to. The address is on the screen. Just type that out and you'll get instant access.